On the show, we like to recognize the important contributions of nonprofit organizations and the impact they're making in our community. They positively impact so many people, and they're also a vital component of San Diego's economy. Joining us today are Paul Downey, the CEO of Serving Seniors, and Leanne Marchese, the Executive Director of Life Science Cares, to talk about their organizations and how collaboration between nonprofits and businesses helps meet demand for these valuable resources. Interesting to think about this connection, and thank you for coming in and talking about it. Paul, we'll start with you. And just kind of an overview of the importance of nonprofits and the role that they do play.
Sure. Well, so Roy, a lot of people don't know that nonprofits make up about 10% of San Diego's economy. There are over 10,000 nonprofit organizations in the region providing direct services, but people don't often think that we are actually businesses as well.
Right.
We employ folks, we pay payroll taxes, we buy goods and services, so we contribute to the economy as well as fulfilling our missions, which are critical to helping folks in need.
Yeah, we kind of tend to think of volunteerism and nonprofits being linked, and fortunately a lot of people in the community do on that level, but as you say, there's definitely an economic component to it as well. Let's talk about Serving Seniors specifically. Name's kind of self-explanatory, but let us know a little bit more about what you do.
Sure. So our mission is helping seniors in poverty live healthy and fulfilling lives. So we work with about 10,000 folks a year who are mostly living below the federal poverty level. So they're living on about $1,200 a month for everything, including rent and all of the things that they need in San Diego. So we provide meals, we provide case management, we provide affordable housing, and unfortunately, one of the fastest growing areas is helping folks experiencing homelessness.
Sure.
Because seniors are actually the largest cohort of folks now on our streets. About 3 in 10 folks are seniors, and so we've ramped up our services. So it's full services to provide that safety net for folks that are either living on the edge or who've fallen through and have ended up on the streets.
So we got to talk about the relationship with the business community, and I don't know if Leanne or Paul, who wants to speak to this? I mean, there is a vital component to this, right? In this partnership, Leanne, I'll let you take this.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, I'm Leanne Marchese with Life Science Cares.
Yeah.
Life Science Cares is uniting the life science industry, which is an economic driver here in San Diego, to help disrupt poverty in our community. So we're doing that in a couple ways. We're connecting volunteers, human capital, to help nonprofits like Serving Seniors and 19 others that we have chosen to work with, and also provide financial capital from life science companies as a collective impact, right? So we're amplifying the effort, so it's not just one organization, but it's an entire industry really looking out into the community and seeing how they can make a difference.
And businesses of all sorts can find partnerships that they really align with, and this is what you've got with Serving Seniors, right?
Yes, I mean, the dream of the founder of Life Science Cares, and Life Science Cares is located in 5 life science hubs across the nation, one of which is San Diego, is to have other industries actually take up this model, right? To really pull together, pool together, and amplify the impact so we can have transformational impact in the community with organizations like Serving Seniors.
It's wonderful to see how you've come together. I wish we had more time, so please come back. We'll talk a little bit more, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate your time. Thank you very much. You can learn more about Serving Seniors by going to their website, which is servingseniors.org.